Hey, welcome back to another episode of Shadow Toys Photography. Today we'll be looking at the S.H Figuarts Chun figure. That's right, Chun, like the box says. Take a real quick look at it. Yeah, as soon as I open it, I was like, Jucky? I thought his name was Jackie. But, hey, accuracy, right? I don't have a problem with it. Here's the box real quick. Normal Bandai Tamashi box. Well, while we have the box out, let's take a look at what it comes with. As you can see, I've already taken him out of the box, but I left some things behind, and I'll explain why. First off, let's check out all these hands. We know Jucky, Roshi, whatever, is a master at throwing hands. But damn, like, they packed him out with the hands. I took a few out. The ones I like the best, because you know me, I don't like to switch them out too much. Even though with the Figuarts Dragon Balls, they're not too bad. Here's the microphone for our boy Roshi to sing about dreams of peachy peachy girls and pafu pafu. Now the sleeves. Now hold on, let me show you something. You gotta take a look at this. Bear with me. You gotta see this. Now sleeves, they're both the same. They're the sleeve attachment. Let's grab the figure here. He comes with a lot of faces. Right, here's the man himself in the plastic flesh. But let me talk about these sleeves real quick, because this is important. Now, you could see it's like a little nub hole in there. It's basically the same setup as Jiren. Let me see if I could grab the instructions real quick, if they draw you a better picture. If you got the Jiren figure, you know that his arms, he comes with folded arms and he comes with normal straight arms. So when you switch them out, there's been a QC issue with it when you switch them out. I'll explain in a sec. Here, let's just go over this real quick. All the hands. Okay, so here's the sleeves. So you see that right there? It's the same as Jiren. Now, like I was just saying, he comes with folded arms. Now, when you switch the folded arms out, this is what happened with me personally, and I know it's happened with a lot of other people. On the Jiren figure, when you switch the folded arms out, and they would pop out fine, his normal articulated arms, and you pop in the folded arms, and they would fit fine. I couldn't get both his biceps to connect, but whatever, went in fine. Then, when I took the folded arms out and put his articulated arm back in, I heard a snap. And I was like, what the heck was that? So, I guess again, going back to this port clasp, whatever it is, nodule, one of it snapped. So when I replaced Jiren at the bicep, talking about Jiren still, it was loose. Now, as soon as I opened this up and saw that it's the same as Jiren, I was just like, nah, I'm not doing it. Not risking going through the headaches. I mean, it's a return, you know? I mean, it's not so much of a headache. It's just, I mean, it's a bummer. This is a bummer. I mean, what can you do? I don't want to do it. I mean, they got me nervous now. I mean, do I want to risk it? I mean, is it really that important? I just feel like, I mean, I hate to disappoint you and not show you. I mean, I encourage you to watch other reviewers, of course. You know, whoops, don't just stop here. And, you know, I use my reviews as like a little bit extra, what other people missed or didn't cover, or just go the extra mile. But I feel like that's very important to explain before I get into anything else with this figure. That's why I'm not switching the sleeves out, because I thought it was going to be a different kind of design where it was kind of like, you know, like in your actual arm, you have those two bones there. I thought it was going to be, forgive me, I don't remember what they're called, but I thought it was going to be that kind of thing where it's just like a pop in and out. I didn't realize it was going to be the same as Jiren. So, man, I just can't do it. I just don't care enough to switch them to risk, you know, having them mess up. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. It might be fine. This is not Jiren. This is obviously a different figure. So, you know, I may be going crazy for nothing. But, hey, you know, again, you should know about it. I just let you know, so when you get yours, you know, you should understand the risks that you're taking. Because, I mean, I love these figures. I love Bandai Tamashii, especially Dragon Ball. It got me back into them with their great sculpts and everything else. And, you know, but some of them, each one of them just has a little QC issue. Just something little. And everything else on this guy is perfect, so it makes me think that the QC issue might be there. I don't know. I don't want to risk it, but if you've had problems with yours, please let me know. And if you haven't, and if it's been smooth as silk, switching them out back and forth, no problems, please let me know as well, because I sincerely want to know. I've been watching other reviews, and they seem to work fine, but again, I'm chicken. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's move on here. Enough yapping. He comes with 3 faces, by the way, which is technically comes with 9. Like, well, wait a minute. Where are you getting 9 from? Well, like the other Roshi, the beards come off. So, if you count combinations, you got, you know, 1, 2, 3. This one with 4 and 5, this mouth with 6 and 7, and this mouth with 8 and 9. So technically, you have 9 combinations of faces to do here, and that's awesome. And I love, that's another winning point about these Dragon Ball Figuarts, is that they just, they really pack him in with a lot of stuff compared to, you know, their endgame. I mean, well, they've been loading up their endgame characters lately, but with Star Wars, just other characters in the past, and other lines as well. They just don't pack them up as much. But really glad they did that. Oh, here's a couple more hands. Obviously, here's the Dragon Ball holding hand. See, he holds that perfect. I'm not assisting him holding the ball. Whoops, I'm just holding the hand, and I dropped everything, of course. But yeah, just to give you an idea. Well balanced. I really can't decide what hand I want to use on his left, so I pulled out a few more. If I want this one or the relaxed. You saw in the beginning the other ones he comes with, and yeah, I really like this like crane style. Here, might as well do a little articulation. Well, first let's start with the head. I mean, great movement. Here, I'll pop his face off. And it looks completely different. But yeah, as you can see, it's like just a everyday ball joint, ball hinge, what the technical names are. I can't think right now. But same as the hands. Just gives you pretty good range, neck moves, and down here. Alright, let's pop his face back on, because you're obviously not going to be moving it around without the face. This is by far my favorite face. Obviously this one's straight out the package. I didn't do any combinations yet. But yeah, his face is like, huh? Ah! Very good. So yeah, anyway, arms drop down. I mean, he kind of looks in the middle. When I was looking at pictures, like, oh, is this double articulation? Because he kind of looks a little bit like sushi, you know, like cut up like sashimi or something. But no, this is actually, I mean, this top one is where the articulation is at. And this is just kind of his little, it's like a molding sculpt of his belly, his little pot belly there. And this is loose plastic with the new style legs. So really nothing I haven't seen before. Everything's super, super nice and tight, but in a good way, Not like NECA tight or anything where it feels like it's gonna break on you. There, and I use the Goku half Kamehameha hand. But obviously these flaps are going to get in the way a little, but I'll kick them up. Let's do a split. As much as I'm willing to force it. Can do the front back. And I call this the Mario Brother leap. Not bad. Of course, like I said, he's got the new hip, crotch, whatever, articulation. Bicep, thigh, knee, foot, toe. Sculpted the bottom of the feet, which I always love. The extra mile. Just check out the details and sculpt on him. Clean work. Great paint. Oh, and you can put the turtle shell on here. I've seen. I don't have the other Roshi. I'm sorry. I know I can't do a direct comparison. I forgot who. I would shout them out if I would remember. I apologize. Another review out there. There aren't too many Roshi reviews, so I'm sure you could just find it pretty easy. But I'm pretty sure the other head fits a little loose on here. I'm not too sure, but this one moves pretty well. Could move him by the beard. You know, how's his balance? Oh, don't hold on to that. That's cheating. Oh, let's put his toe down. There we go. His toe up was the whole problem. Let's get the other two faces in here up close real quick. Just so you can see those details. And the Dragon Ball a little bit up close. Very nice. Very nice. Another home run. Like I said, I don't have Roshi, and of course he skyrocketed in price. So, excuse me, sometimes I see him for $80, sometimes I see him for $150, but he's a nice in the upper 50s. He's still available, I believe, all around on all your major online retailers and whatnot there. Let's see if you could do the one leg real quick. Oh, tell me. The master should have master balance, right? Oh, yeah. There we go. Very nice. Well, before we head out, just wanted to take a quick minute, real quick, to thank my recent subscribers, Dean and Mr. Milk. And as always, a big thank you to everyone who's watching, of course, and have already subscribed. And I know I say this a lot, but truly, sincerely, thank you. I do appreciate it. And to show my appreciation, I just recently followed back everyone who's subscribed and subscribed to their pages as well, because why not, you know? No matter how big or small this channel gets, you know, I never want to be too I don't know, snobby? I don't know what the word is, but, you know, I'll never ask you for anything. I never really ask for support, but, you know, support amongst the toy community is always encouraged. So, you know, I want to return it. Why am I too good to hit the subscribe button back? You know what I mean? No matter how big or small a channel gets, you know, I feel that's always appreciated. Everyone's trying to make it, and why not support each other? And I do apologize if anyone I may have missed, any followers or anything like that, because I do, for some reason, don't get all my notifications. I've checked on YouTube's website, I've checked all my email settings, and for some reason, some of them slip through the cracks. Some subscriber notifications and some messages, I don't know, some of them go straight to my junk mail, along with other important emails from, like, I don't know, other websites that I pre-order from. So it's kind of frustrating. So I do apologize if I've missed you in the past, but I do appreciate you watching and subscribing, and yeah, from always stopping by. And of course, Master Roshi, sing about Peachy Peachy and the Pafu Pafu. Oh my goodness, wait a minute, I didn't do any comparisons. Look at me trying to get out of here real quick. Goodness, in a rush. Alright, let's do comparisons. Real quick, who do we got here? Let's do the brand new in-game Iron Man Mark 85. The other Figuarts. Popular line. Let's do the other guys. Across the Galaxy, Star Wars, The Mandalorian. I don't know what everyone's complaining about. He's awesome. Don't listen to them. He does have his issues. Actually, he's not entirely straight. There we go. Mando has his issues, but I love him. Can't wait to get to him next. Let's see, we got, let's go out of line and go Mesco real quick. Mesco Batman with a Nightmare Bruce Wayne as sculpt. Kind of fits in as the old master. Let's do Kujita. Who's your basic, averaged Dragon Ball figure height. Let's move up in scale to Broly, who's like your Nappa and Piccolo sized, and hopefully, I believe, the new Piccolo upcoming, end of the year, Piccolo sized. And let's go up another size to Big Broly. Doesn't even fit in screen. He's making the right face now. Towers over Roshi would destroy Roshi. Let's go small. Do Goku. Little kid version. Well, I think scales pretty well. I mean, I know a lot of people don't wish the scale was a little smaller, and I did agree, but now when I see him together, I mean, he is, yeah, I think it's the hair. He's a tad small, but up to his shoulders, I mean, to the top of his head. Yeah, I think it works. Alright, real quick, one more. Alright, there we go. Bulma Adventure begins with the custom eBay jacket. Again, making the appropriate face. Okay. Very good. I think we, I covered everything now. Again, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed. Man, I'm just having too much fun with this figure. Ah! 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 Ah!